Morning, everybody. This is our morning sadhana, especially designed to help us with our inner child work. So as we begin, keep your journal close by with pen and some colored crayons in case you feel like communicating with your inner child through just journaling or coloring as we go along. So this will be a good sadhana to do before and after you do this work. So let us begin. Put my phone in a place where I don't have to hold it. Hopefully you can see it. As we lie down on the mat, I'll probably move it further. There we go. So, good morning and welcome to a brand new day with new things to learn. Let's begin our sadhana by just grounding down into the earth. Feel some of the energy in the belly and up here by the solar plexus beginning to relax. And allow that energy just to flow out through the knees, down into the earth, through your seat. And let's just let go of the panic feeling and just let's be grounded into everything is as it should be. Everything has a divine purpose and we just trust that. Begin to relax deep inside of our hip sockets and allow that energy to flow out through our knees. Feeling a lot of freedom in the survival chakra area from the waist all the way down to the feet. Feeling grounded down into the earth through the seat. And then focus here on the solar plexus, bringing the rib cage up away from the belly, but not into a backward bend, just up away from the belly to free up the pressure of it pressing up against the belly. Open the heart. Take a nice deep breath in. Sigh out. And just repeat to yourself, no worries. Everything is in divine order. And no matter what happens, I'm going to be okay. Because I am a child, a creation of a higher energy, higher power that loves me, cares about me, and is going to take care of me no matter what. Deep breath in and sigh out. Just ground down, settle down in this feeling of security. Feel the energy from the heart radiating out through the hands. So if you have your hands down, just turn them up at this point. And let the energy radiate out of our hands on our knees. Relaxing all the muscles along the way. And here we are, we're going to do a little bit of an emotional release. Deep breath in and sigh out. So you could choose to use just the sigh, which clears up some of the energy and stuck energy in the throat chakra, or use the voice when we do the ha or the ah. It comes down into the heart chakra. Okay, so the ah is to clear up some of the emotional energy in the heart chakra, and the ha, that silent ha, that's the throat. So we can do it both. Ah, okay, deep breath in. Ah, let it go, emotional release. It may not have a word to what you're feeling right now, but let it all come out through our emotional release, sighing and ahhing out. One more time, deep breath in. Sit quietly and feel how the emotions go into balance after we express them. First we have to accept them without any judgment, and then we express them freely without any editing, without any holding back. So we're going to purify the emotional energy now by turning the ah, raw emotion, into an om. We'll do that 3 times. Deep breath in. After the Om, we just sit quietly and let all that awesome sound, healing sound therapy just seep into every cell of our body. Deep breath in for Om. One more time, deep breath in for Om. Follow me with the Hari Om chant, call and response. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om. Your turn. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari 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 Om. Hari Om, Hari Om, Hari Hari Om. Hari Om. We'll sit with the vibration of that healing Hari Om chant. And let's just begin by extending and squeezing the fingers and the hands. So extending the fingers as wide as we can and squeezing them as tight as we can, feeling all the energy in the arms and the shoulders getting nice and strong, and then release. Exhale. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, release. Inhale, let go. Send it out. Interlock our fingers, reaching forward. Let the wrist stretch a little bit. Just breathe and relax out anything that's pulling. As we do this, we might just find some muscles just kind of stuck and pulling. Just discover them and just breathe into them. Exhale. Let's just try to relax some of this energy out of our forearms and wherever it's pulling. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale and relax the arms a little further forward. Let's curl our backs, bring our head down into our arms. Breathe and relax across the top of your back. Exhale, reach forward a little more, reach your back a little bit more, and then when we feel ready, we're going to inhale, bring the arms up. And let's do circles up in the sky like we're polishing our halo, up in the sky. Circles around, the rib cage is going forward, side, back, and side. And the arms are moving in a circle as if we're polishing a halo. Above our head, ground down into the earth. Through your seat, relax the hips and the knees. And then reverse and let's go the other way. And now as we move the rib cage and ground down with the pelvis, begin to breathe nice and deeply and move to the rhythm of a nice, slow breath. Exhale, relax. Inhale. Energize during the inhale and exhale and relax more. So bend the elbows a little more. Place the hands on top of your head And continue circling and going deeper into releasing some more tension in the ribcage area, changing direction when you need to. And whenever you feel ready, whenever you feel the need, ground down into the earth from the waist down. So keep that root chakra grounded into the earth, energy flowing out through the knees, and now releasing in the ribcage area. We'll do just a little bit more here. Let's come back to center, reach the arms up into the sky, reach the arm mirror you, right? So reach the right arm down and reach the left arm up into the sky and into a side bend. We won't stay there, we'll just shoot right out of it. Reach the arms out to the side and then press them back. Look up, opening up the throat and the heart energy and repeating, I am open to new possibilities. Repeat that to ourselves. I am open to new possibilities. So coming back and reaching up and over to the left side. Just relaxing very deeply and breathing out all the tension and coming back to this lovely swallow wings position. I'm open to new possibilities. I'm open to new possibilities. So let's just reach up and over a few more times. Stay as long as you want, especially if there's tension in the side of your body. Remember not to lift the hip up as you go over. Ground down into the earth through the hip, reaching up and over. Breathe and relax out any tightness. Reaching up. Just feel it silently in your being now, this openness to new possibilities. And then up and over to the other side. Just breathing and relaxing out. Grounding down. And then relaxing over. Breathe and relax out any tightness. So moving to a twist from here. One hand on the top of your knee, the other one behind. Just ground down and lengthen up. Exhale down. Inhale. Elongate the spine upwards. Exhale down, relax the energy inside the hip socket, let it radiate out through our knees so we're not holding on tight here. We're letting everything relax out and flow, right, as we twist. Ground down, lengthen up. One more time, ground down, lengthen up. Twist a little more. Coming back to center. Interlock the fingers, reaching forward and up. Let's do crescent moon to the left and then the right. And one more time, lifting up, lengthening up and over. So when we get to the center, we do a little yield principle, ground down, lengthen up before we go over, and then we'll go over to the left. Just breathing and relaxing out any stiffness. So we're not trying to get it out. What we're doing is we're relaxing, and so that it gives itself permission to come out. The more we relax, the more safe these muscles feel, and so the more of the tension comes out. So I'm taking the pose to activate, we'll find out, we'll discover where the body is tight, but I'm not trying to force the tension out. I'm just relaxing, and it's coming out on its own when it feels ready, right? So we're adding the moving principle of grounding down and lengthening up, the yield moving principle, to allow ourselves to move deeper into the twist, just breathing and relaxing out all the tension. Notice I said not forcing it out, relaxing out all the tension in our bodies. So sometimes when the tension is coming out, you feel this urge to wriggle. It's just because the tension came out, and so the body wants to find better alignment. So when those times happen, go for it. Don't think you have to stay still doing the pose. You can actually wriggle in any pose. Just wriggle and let some more tension out. Exhale down, lengthen up. And coming back to center, take a moment of introspection, which just means hang out with yourself and feel the effect of what we've been doing. So it's perception is how you perceive things. Introspection is how we feel things in the body. Awesome. So the pelvis is nice and grounded. The rib cage has been freed. Let's work on the head. These are the three main bowls of our body. The head, rib cage, and the pelvis. We want to make sure these are loose so everything around the arms, the legs, and spine can all move itself into better alignment. So let's do lifting and lowering of the head in a very gentle, easy way, not forcing anything too big to start with, just gently. Once we discover how free or tight the neck is, then add the breath. Breathing and relaxing deeply into all the muscles that are either lengthening or stuck, right? So the stuck ones are the tight spots. When we find the tight spots, we want to immediately make friends with them. So we're not going to be fighting with them, saying, oh, geez, I'm getting so old, or something like that. We don't want to be fighting with our bodies. We want to make friends with it. Just breathe and relax out all the tension in the neck. That's activated when we do this movement. Okay, then we'll bring the chin to the chest. Relax the shoulders back and down. And if you want, if this helps, bring the hands behind your back and hold onto your wrist, which helps the shoulders be in a good place for this next neck stretch, right? So we'll move the head from side to side. So the head is bowed forward, but it's gently rotating to the left and then to the right. And once again, the more we relax, the more tension comes out. Relaxation begins in you allowing yourself to be fully present and fully in a positive state, present, not finding fault. Breathing deeply and exhaling and allowing ourselves to relax. Let's just do a few more. Focus on the tight spots, breathing into the tight spots. Exhale, letting go. And allowing ourselves to relax more and wriggle when the body feels like it. Let's just do a couple more. Okay, one more round. Bringing the head back to the center. Bringing the head back up on top of the spine. Releasing the hands back onto the knees and noticing how we feel. We've done very little. We've just been sitting, moving around, and just notice how better we feel. So when we get moving, the prana gets moving, the whole body just loves it. The body loves to move. The body loves to serve you in that way. Take a deep breath in and sigh out. No worries. Everything has a divine purpose and everything is in divine order. Just sit back, relax, and just accept the wonderful lessons we learn from everything going on in our world right now. So when we feel ready, we'll extend the legs out to the front. Okay, let's take a moment just to palm the knees. So palming just means the lovely warmth of your palm, which is directly related to your heart, is giving your knees some love. Just palming the knees and anywhere else on the legs that needs a little love right now. And you notice how good they feel after the palms directly related to heart energy, especially if we're feeling kind and loving in our hearts. And this is going out to our knees right now and our quads, wherever we feel we need it. Then when we're ready, we're going to come up onto our hands and knees into table position. If the floor you're on is hard, use a pillow for your knees or a blanket. I have a pillow here. This may not work for my first exercise, but let's see. Take my sweater off so we can see what we're doing. So here we are in in table position. Let's separate the knees about the width of the mat, okay? And just rock from side to side. So I'm dropping into each hip. Okay, so it's a pelvic tilt sideways, which is stretching the inside thigh and across the lower back. So as you rock, if you want to put one elbow down and get a little bit more of a twist in the upper back too, that's good. This is just a wriggle to explore any tension that may be in this area from the waist all the way to the knees, inside thigh, and we'll do the hamstrings a little later, mainly outside thigh and across the lower back. Okay, so here we go. Just move from side to side, sitting into one hip and then the other. You can move directly across the top or scoot back towards child pose. That's out of the camera. Let me do it here. So move over to the side and then scoot back towards child pose and move over to the other side. Okay? So it's a circle back and around to the other side. Circle down, around to the back and over to the other side. Then come forward as if going into cobra. And so we've got this whole wonderful circle going on. And once we've connected with where the body really needs to be massaged, then we can add the breath. So take a deep breath in. Exhale, try to relax a little more as we work the breath into the movement. The nice calming Dirga Swasam breath. And if we want to take it further, we continue to move, breathing deeply and calmly. And then we add the next layer of medicine, which is clear the mind, find your peace, and move connected spiritually to your peace. Breathing deeply, deeply at peace. And we're just moving around, releasing, massaging out any stuckness across the back and inside thigh. We just do a couple more. Now you have a choice to sit back in child pose and rest, or come through to cobra and hang out here for a little bit before you rest in child pose. And the other thing to do, I don't know if you could see this, is press the tops of your feet on the floor and lift the knees so you're actually in upward dog. So we're squeezing bandha, creating an energy lock in the legs and hips, buttocks, and then relax in child pose. So just relax here for a moment, deep breathing and relaxing out any stiffness that may be showing up in this pose. Awesome. We're coming back up just to finish our kneeling section. We'll tuck the hips under and then press them back and do that, just working on the hip area. So the rib cage will move, but we won't focus on it. We'll do cat-cow with the focus on the pelvic area from the waist all the way to the knees. Adding your breath, nice deep breath. Don't get too hung up on when to inhale and when to exhale, just let it happen naturally. And now let's move into, after we tuck the hips under, reach the back of your rib cage up towards the ceiling. So add the rib cage and now the pelvis. Front of the rib cage down towards the floor. Tuck the hips under, rib cage up to the ceiling. Press the hips forward, rib cage, front of the rib cage down to the floor. And let's just do that one more time. Hips and ribs, lovely, big reach up into the sky. Hips and rib cage, and now the head, let's add. Chin as far away from the chest as we can. Hips, ribs, and chin. Now the head as close to the chest as we can. Stay here for a little bit, just let things open. Hips, ribs, and then head. Chin as far away from the chest as we can. Let's do that one more time. Hips first, then focus on the rib cage, and then the head. Then the hips first, and focus on the rib cage second, and then the head next. One more time. Hips, ribs, and head. Now let's add the shoulders and the arms. So the shoulders move to your ears, and the arms press down into the earth by grounding down into the earth during the cat. And then we've got hips, ribs, head, and arms. So shoulders move down away from the ears, the elbows slightly bent. And here we are in cow pose. Hips, ribs, head, and then shoulders and arms and hands. And then last one, hips, ribs, head, shoulders, arms, and hands. And then relax back into rabbit. So the elbows are coming to the knees. When we get here, just take a moment and feel the effect of what we were doing. And ground down into the earth, taking the pressure off your hands now with your elbows. And then just gently move the head in whatever way feels good for your neck right now. Breathing and relaxing out any tension in the neck. Feeling at peace, clear the mind, enjoying your peace. Breathing peace into your work. Exhaling out any worry, anything that's taking the peace away. We gotta let that go. All right, before we stand up for our sun salutation, reach the arms out to the side so we look like spider. Put the forehead on the floor and roll the shoulders round and round, round and round, and then the other way. So we look like a funky spider, and just releasing any tension here in the upper back. Just a little bit more. Awesome. And then just little twists. So reach the right shoulder down towards the ground. You can leave your head on the ground or lift it up. And then switch the left one. Turn the head to the side or keep the forehead on the floor. Just twisting side to side. Add the breath, a nice deep calming, relaxing breath. Awesome, I just call that the funky spider. And then come up onto all fours again, tuck your toes under. Let's go to downward dog. And just lift and lower the heels a couple times. Lifting and lowering the heels. Massaging the calves. And also the muscles in the bottom of your feet. Let's just do 2 more. So the heels don't have to go all the way down to the ground if things are tight. Go as far as they can, and then let's just bend the knee and walk it out a little bit. Keep a nice strong grounding going down into the earth through your palms of your hand. Now both heels down, lift the hips up away from the hands, press the upper back through the arms, and just stay for 3 nice deep breaths. Okay, release the right leg up and down, just a little swing. Left leg up and down one more time. Just up and twist if you like. And down. So there you go. If the belly button wants to do a little peekaboo, that's fine. Now move the feet underneath your hips and just hang over. In a standing forward bend. And focus now on just relaxing the back of the neck. Just hanging out. And lengthening all these hamstrings from the back of your knee all the way up to the lower back. Just hang out here for 3 deep breaths. On each exhale, try to relax anything that's pulling a little bit more. Deeply relaxing. Hands to the shins, let's come up halfway. Just feeling where the hamstrings are still a little bit tight. Breathing and relaxing out any pulling going on back in the hamstring area. Okay, we'll bend the knees over the toes, hands behind your back. Come up, swing up, arms in the air. I'm going to have to move this back a bit so you can see my whole body. Does that work? A little bit more. Yeah, it'll work right there. I love my life. I love all my challenges. All right, come hands to prayer pose. Just internalize that. What's there to worry about and stress about when life is so short and every moment is another opportunity to grow and learn? Right? We learn from adversity as well as joyful, happy things. We learn from it all. So, one more things that you could see me properly. That might work too. Yeah, that's good. So, I love my life. I love all my challenges. I'm here to grow and learn, not to stay stable and comfy cozy, right? So hands to the heart. Deep breath in and sigh out. So ground down into the earth through your feet and legs. Just feel stable. With the work we did on the infant child last time, we discovered that we become ungrounded a little bit from 2 things. Just fear if we were abandoned or somebody didn't take care of us properly. Our life was threatened and we felt helpless, and so we felt ungrounded. So let's just put our hands on our hips and just reiterate and affirm to ourselves that we are. The little child in ourselves will always be protected by us, the adult self, that he or she doesn't have to worry. We will never ever leave her, him or him. We will never ever desert him or her. We'll always be there for her and him. And they will be loved by us always. So just affirm that to your inner infant, because those are the 2 issues.